Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Mamas and Coffee Show. How you doing today?
How's everybody doing? You know what I'm so excited for? We're on the same time zone now. So I don't have to say good morning.
You heard that?
What?
Is that you or me?
What is it?
Oh, shoot. It's me. It automatically started playing on my other screen.
What are you talking about? I don't hear anything.
See, I heard it over. I'm like, okay. So, yes, we're on the same time zone now.
Yep.
How does that feel? How does it feel to be on the best time zone of the world?
I don't know if it's the best. These days fly by. I stay up too late, sleep in. It's a whole mess right now. I gotta acclimate to the time change. And we spring forward too. So it was not only a 2-hour increase, we also went another hour. So it feels like a 3-hour difference right now.
Wait, because you guys don't, when Texas doesn't have daylight savings time?
Yeah, we do, but we were in the middle of moving. Like we were literally traveling here when the time change happened. So as we were moving time zones, we were mountain, then central, then eastern. We went from mountain to eastern plus an hour forward.
That is right. That is right. You were traveling that weekend.
Yeah, we literally got here just a few days after the time change. Your second travel day, we were like, spring forward.
Okay, now, Grace, before we get into this friendship audit conversation,
Yes.
you did mention that you've been getting up late. But Grace, what does getting up late for you mean? Because
8 o'clock. I've been getting up ready at 8 o'clock, and that's late for me. That's half my morning. So
yeah, and 8 o'clock is late. Late. I will agree with you on that. That is kind of late. Yeah. Unless you've already been up and then take a morning nap.
You know what's so funny is in the last 2 days I've actually done that because I've been up at 5, which is my normal time that I'm usually up. But then I go and do stuff and I'm so tired because I went to bed so late because of the time difference, and it's a mess. So I laid back down and didn't get up till 8.
See, you owe me an apology. Apologize.
No,
Talking about me.
It's not going to stay happening. It can't.
Another week or so.
Yeah, probably. I'd say another week. And also, like, we just been the craziness of like unpacking too. So just being tired from that itself is a whole thing. So I think by next week we'll be good.
And Grace, I bet that you're already unpacked and set up.
We're close. Oh, the kitchen's been done. That was like first thing to get done. It's done. Kitchen's done. Our living room in front with like a day room, that's done. My kids' room and our room are done. We have like office, the front room, the guest room, the basement, garage. Like that's still work in process. So I would say we're about 50-60% done.
Okay, not bad. Now let me ask you this: have you met anyone yet? Have you said hello to a neighbor or someone at the grocery store?
Yes, actually, I know 2 neighbors already, first name basis on that. Real sweet. An older gentleman across the street and a young family next to us. They just moved into not too long ago. I have not seen very many women outside, unfortunately. For that one. But yeah, I had an interview last week and I met some ladies there, so we'll see.
Girl, look, you moving, unpacking, going on interviews, and meeting your neighbors. Oh, girl.
Yep, gotta hit the ground running.
Yes, you are. And you're going to have some friends, friends. Yes. Maybe, we're going to really dig into friendships and what that term friend means to us. So people in the comments, let us know. Like, we want you to answer these questions as we go through this whole topic about friendships and the audit of friendships. Yes. So great. I want you to tell me. I'm looking at my notes. How do you define the term friend?
That's very interesting. Friend in the general sense is a person who is more involved in your life or activities than any other person might be. I think that's like a very basic line of friendship. So, for example, if I knew someone, I know a neighbor, right? But they're not a friend because they're not involved in any of my other activities. Now, if I meet another neighbor and we start going out for lunch or we start texting or communicating or whatever, then that would enter the realm of friend because it's more involved than just, I know your name.
Now, do you, when you're talking to other people, because this is something that I see happen, and even for myself, I do this, right? It's like, oh, meet my friend Betty, meet my friend Sally. But as you said, I don't really know them. I've talked to them, periodically. Do you just refer to everyone as a friend? Like just saying friend because you feel awkward saying my
I would say that in the past, I don't think I've ever really used friend that often. I don't ever say like, this is my whatever. There's no like possession to it. It's just, this is whoever. This is Sam. This is Mary. This is Amy, whoever. Like they don't say my whatever. But I will say, being a preschool teacher, we say friend a lot. They're all friends and their teachers are friends. And so it sometimes comes out and I'll be like, hey, friend. And I barely know the person. But it's not like you're my friend. It's just a name.
And see, I was laughing because, all right, for anyone who is watching this, when I say this, and you know me personally, don't take offense to it. If you, oh my goodness, I'm probably going to get myself in a world of trouble. But that's okay. That's okay. We're real here at the Mama's a Coffee Show.
We are.
I am horrible with people's names. Horrible. So if you are not someone who's in my inner circle, I don't introduce you either. I'm not going to be like, this is Betty or this is Sally or this. I'm just like, yeah. I don't remember your name. It's nothing personal. I just need to be around you a little more often.
That's fair.
Now, Grace, you did say this. This was because I asked Grace to send me something for a private. And you have a good friends create good times. Great friends live a lifetime of memories with you. Because I was like, Grace, give me something that we can talk about. So let's break this down for our audience.
Yeah, for sure. So this is actually because I had a very recent example of this. So good friends create good times. I will say my time in El Paso, I met a lot of different people, a lot of women. We went to like brunches together or events together. And it was just a good time, right? But they weren't involved in my daily life. They didn't know like specifics of what was going on or hardships or any of those type things. They were just people that I was having fun with and just enjoying life with, right? Creating good times. Those are good friends. And then there's great friends. And actually, we were blessed that we created these great friends in El Paso, and they actually drove here to Kentucky right after we did and helped us move in. They brought their little boys who are the same age as our girls, and they unloaded our trailer with us and helped us set up our house, which is also why we're ahead of schedule. Talk about great friends living a lifetime of memories with us. Just blessed. We didn't ask them to do this, nothing. They were just like, hey, are you cool if we go to Kentucky with you to help you? We're like, what? And yeah, they drove here with their kiddos and they hung out with us for about 4 days. We had a great time. We got to walk around the neighborhood, went to dinner together, and those are lifetime of memories. Funny inside jokes we'll always have, prayer time that we had together, all these different things, encouragements, frustration, trying to fix things in the house. Those are all lifetimes of memories. And that's great friends. Good friends are cool too because we have, good times. But these are memories that are truly lifetime that make an impact in my life.
And see, Grace, yeah, you have some great friends right there. Because look, I ain't driving nowhere to have nobody move in. Okay, I don't care how great of a friend you are. I'm like, look. friend. So Grace, so you categorize good friends and great friends, right? Those are your buckets. So you know what I call my great friends?
Who are your great friends?
My great friends are my good girlfriends.
Mm-hmm.
They're my good girlfriends. I'm still, hey yo, I love y'all, but I still am not coming to help you. You know what? Actually, I'm lying. I would come help you move in, but I'm gonna be the person sitting on the couch. I'm not gonna. I'm gonna sit on. I'm gonna keep you company. That's what I'm going to do.
That's still a great friend. That's still a great friend.
Yeah, I'm like, nah, I'm not unloading nothing. I ain't no. I'm gonna come sit there and talk to you.
Mm-hmm.
And your good friends are my acquaintance. Or actually, no. Hold on. Yeah, your good friends are my acquaintances. That's how I categorize them. I have BBFs, good friends, and casual friends, and people I know. So, Julie, your casual friends, you know what I call my casual friends?
Tell us, Sybil.
They my hoes. This is something that I started back in college. So many moons ago, because I'm old. I'm like, how can I protect myself with friendships? And actually, an old college friend is the one who introduced this to me. And I was a little caught off guard when she was explaining it, because I was like, dang, am I one of your hoes? Like, there's people I go out with just to go clubbing with. There's people I talk to about my life. And at that time, she wasn't really sharing much about her life with me. But over the years, I started thinking about it. Most people that I meet, like when I first meet you, you are a hoe. Mm-hmm. It sounds horrible, but I'm not saying it in a degrading way. It's simply, hey, we're going out, we're going to eat, we're gonna have a good time, but you don't do anything personal,
right?
About me. I have very few great friends or good girlfriends. Those are people that, for me, I can call them up and talk to them about anything.
Right.
I can vent for hours. I can cuss. I can cry. And people that I know are going to be there. That actually, yeah, people that I know will be there for me, and people that I will be there for without a question.
Right.
And my acquaintances, hey, we have a good time. They know a little bit about me, but not too. Because you can't let everybody in your inner circle.
Right.
And that comes to the audit piece of it, of this conversation. Do we allow the wrong people into our inner circle too soon and too many? What are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I think too soon happens a lot because we want to just make the friends and connect with someone. And I think that happens more so when you haven't already experienced those good friends, or those people who are really close to you in your life. You think you found it and you're like chasing it, right? You're inviting it really early, and then sometimes you can get hurt if it's not really the right person. But also, I think that depends on circumstance too. Like, are you in a position in life where you really need someone, so you're desperately searching for that person, or are you content where you're at and you're kind of just slowly letting people into your life?
That is true. And I think, and folks, while you're watching this, if you're enjoying this conversation, go ahead, buy us a coffee. Drop $5. Click that link and go buy us a coffee. We love your support. It keeps us real. But I do think, especially as like in our early 20s, we are looking for friendships. Like, we're grasping for any friendship. Then late 20s, 30s, we've taken enough bruises that we know, hey, I got to sit down. But I then think it happens again when we hit our mid to late 40s. I'm in that stage now. Now, look, for me, I'm like, hey, yo, nah, we ain't that tight. What you doing? No, you can't come over here. I see a lot of women, specifically women, at my age, we're going through life changes. Our kids are getting older and feeling lonely. I see it. And I will admit, Grace, shut up. This is my confession. I see myself going down that same road a little bit, but I'm like, nope, pull the throttle up, Sybil, because I'm like, hey, I'm about to be an empty nester. And I look back and I'm like, you know what? I'm missing the fun that I was having with my friends. So it's like, okay, you cool. But then I'm like, yeah, nah. We can go eat lunch. You want to go eat? Cool, we can go eat. But then also recognizing, because I have been doing this lately as well, going through my phone, my Rolodex, and when I say Rolodex, I mean mental Rolodex. Grace, do you know what a Rolodex is?
Yes, I know what a Rolodex is. Yes.
I mean, the Rolodex, did they exist when you were?
I mean, my parents didn't use one, but like there was one in the house from other generations.
You know what?
They're actively used.
You know what? Bye, Grace. Bye. See, look, I was giving you a chance, and you.
No. It was in our house, but it wasn't actively used.
Okay, I don't have a real Rolodex, people, but I have been going through a mental audit of friendships that I've built over the years. And I'm like, okay, you know what, Sybil? There are some people that you are trying to keep on your starting roster because March Madness, I like basketball. So we're going to do a basketball analogy here. I'm like, no, those people need to go on the bench. So they were acquaintances. I'm like, nah, they need to become hosts because you're trying to hold on to something that is no longer there. And so when I talk about doing an audit, I'm like, you need to do an audit yourself because this is something else that I have thought about. And I thought about this about my kids. I thought about this, me growing up, always been taught, how are you as a friend? How are you showing up as for your friends? Where the question really needs to be, like now, again, I'm older. I'm like, no, what do I need from friends?
Yeah.
And in my relationships with people, what do I need versus what I'm doing for others? Because I felt like, so my little quote was, stop giving VIP access to general admission people. And I say that because I have always been the person who accommodated everyone else's schedule. Although my life was busy, I had things going on just like everyone else, but I would make the time. Right. It didn't matter if I had to be somewhere at 7 p.m., but if you had availability at 6:30, I would somehow find and take that 30 minutes of time to accommodate you. Putting myself, I mean, I was still going to take my me time because, you know, I'm big on that. But when it came time for those individuals to show up for me, oh, I'm busy. Oh, life is happening. And I'm like, you know what? I'm tired of that crap.
Yeah.
I almost cussed, but I didn't. So I've been going through some of my relationships with people, and I'm like, okay, you know what? How many times have I reached out to you and been ignored? All right, I'm done. I don't need to chase you. Like,
right.
You don't want to be friends with me. You don't want to make the time for me. Or if I tell you, oh, my schedule is open. The only day that my schedule is unavailable is Wednesday. 6 days a week. But then you're like, oh, I'm only available on Wednesday at noon. And then you turn around and make me out to be the bad guy.
Right.
And I'm like, I gave you 6 other days that I'm available.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. I've seen going on social media right now, there's a big thing about like, you want a village, but you don't want to be the villager. I think that like correlates really well to here is like you want those friendships, but like you don't want to be a friend, and that's on the opposite side. It's not us, but like other people aren't wanting to be the friend, like they want us to be the friends, but it needs to be going both ways. It has to be a two-way street in order to build friendship. It can't be a one thing. And I feel like that too. I think a lot of times I'm also just a people pleaser in general. So that falls into friendships a lot is like I'm doing things and I think that sparks a friendship, but then the friendships fall off really fast because I'm like, hold on. We only friends because I was like doing the people pleasing things, or we friends because it's mutual, right? So I always have to do an audit of friendships often because, like I said, I can make friends very quickly. And one is because I'm open. I think I'm just like willing to just get to know people. Like I'm not judging people from their covers, like I'm willing to get to know you. So that opens a lot of doors for me, opportunities to make friends. However, I quickly stop and kind of audit and be like, okay, what is it that's mutual? Am I going to be the one who's the friend here, or are we going to be friends? I think that's a big thing.
Right. And that's the point. That point you just made. Are we friends? Or am I just a friend? What did Julie say here? Sometimes I think there are people.
Just the way it works out, life means you can't be friends. That's just not work. It's a bit flaky, etc. Yeah, I mean, that goes to personalities. Like, if your personalities don't click, then I think the flakiness or the times seem to not work more often. And it may truly be that the schedules are just off, or it's more to the fact that y'all don't click, so you're not making those times for each other. Because there are people that I know that, like, if the time works out, cool, we'll hang out, but I'm not going to move my schedule. And then there's other people who are on the same level of friends, but we click better. So I probably will be more willing to change my schedules to not flake as much.
Oh, so wait a minute, Grace. Are you a flaker?
No. No,
Grace is not. She is not.
No, I don't flake on people. People know that if I have to reschedule, there's probably actually something going on.
Oh, shoot. Keep talking, Grace. I just messed up the screen here on my side.
No, you're good. Julie said, yep, and sometimes it means that person is a good Facebook person, or etc. Yeah, that's true. I mean, some people can present a friendship very well online because that's what they have time for. And then there's other people who can be friends better in person because that's, what they're looking for as well. So I think there's all types of friends you can have and they fit differently in your life. But I think doing a friendship audit is a really, really good thing because you don't want to get into a situation where you're getting taken advantage of just because you're trying to be friends.
Yes. And it's okay to end a friendship.
For sure. Yeah. You don't have to stay where you don't feel comfortable or where you don't think you're valued.
But I also do think it's important as adults that in those friendships, if there's any tension, that you try to have a conversation.
For sure. Yeah. Be an adult about it. Don't just ghost someone. We're more mature than that, people.
But now if you try and the other person isn't really having it.
Yeah, then that's that.
Because I have a rule. I'll reach out to you 3-4 times. After that, I'm like, okay, you know what? The ball is in your court now.
Right.
I tried. I ain't shit. And Grace, you said a people pleaser, and I thought about this in my life. It's over the course of my life, every decade. I'm like, I have gone from not being a people pleaser to being a people pleaser, back to not being, like, in each phase of my life.
Yeah.
And now I'm in my phase of, well, I'm perfectly content sitting on my couch with Tiana. Tiana's my friend. No, there is a lady here, which this is funny, and if she's watching, she'll know exactly who I'm talking about. I don't care if she knows her name is Julian. I'll call her out. Julian. I met her when we lived here before. And she was, I'm like, all right, she cool. She all right. She
Mhm.
came to a couple of Mill Spouse Conversations events, and I was just like, okay, yeah, she cool peeps. Yeah, whatever.
Mhm.
Saw her on Facebook a little bit here and there when we moved. She reached out shortly after we arrived back to the States.
Mhm.
She had gotten off Facebook. And I was like, is this really you? Because I'm like, is this a fake account? Because it was
Right.
a friend request, but then she had
Yeah.
also messaged me. And she's like,
Mm.
yeah, yeah. So we chatted a little bit and we talked about going to lunch.
Mhm.
All right, cool, bet. I'm hungry. We can go have lunch. I'm like, yeah, I had forgotten how cool she was. And
Mhm.
I had overlooked her before.
Mm.
She was cool, but I'm like,
Yeah.
she's coming off the bench. I'm like, all right, you know what? She's cool peep. So we've gone out a few times since.
Yeah.
We'll, message each other, chit
Mm.
chat here and there. I'm like, all right, Jillian, I think you can come on my roster. You can come
Mhm.
off my hoe because you like
Mhm.
to eat, I like to eat, and she likes
There you
shoes.
go.
We
Oh,
never went
nice.
we never went shoe shopping. She actually offered to go gown shopping with me for the ball.
Oh, nice.
We didn't go
No.
because I
You
mean
sent
it
me
was
the
too
last
early
minute night and day before.
to go the day before. Shoot.
Oh boy.
But Grace, I'm glad I didn't. You know why?
Why?
Because the ball was canceled.
Well, there you go.
But it has been rescheduled.
Oh. Well, let's not wait for the last day again.
Well, and it actually, I have a conflict in my schedule.
Oh.
I haven't told my husband yet. So,
Go watch the replay.
he'll be all right. He'll be all right.
That's funny.
But I also, Grace, do you have a there ain't no way?
I don't actually. I'm
Oh,
pretty.
you know what? Good, because I didn't have anything prepared either. But I do want to, before, because we're going to wrap this up, but I do want to share this with you guys. People, have you heard of Rakuten? Do you use Rakuten, Grace?
Yeah, I do actually.
Go ahead. You have to type in this link. This is our affiliate link. Shop it all your favorite. Just go to this website, sign up. It's free. When you shop online and in stores, do you use it for in-store purchases too?
No, I didn't know
No.
you could.
Yeah, girl. Yeah, some stores, not all stores, but
Okay.
some stores you can
I
use.
had to look into that. I didn't know
Yeah.
that.
Sign up. This is our affiliate link. Sign up here. We do get a little kickback when you sign up and shop. You sign up and shop. But guess what? When you use our link and you spend, I forgot how much it is within the first 90 days, you will also receive an additional $50.
Yeah.
Hey, I love my big fat check.
Yeah, that's some free money.
I mean, it's things you're already buying,
Yeah, for sure.
right? So, and it
Good.
doesn't cost you any extra money. You're just
Right.
shopping.
Mhm.
And funny enough, my kids use it.
Mhm.
And one of my children is too lazy to set up her own account. So when she shops online, she uses mine. But hey, I ain't complaining.
You get a little ding ding.
Thank you, girl, thank you.
That's
But my
funny.
other daughter, she caught on quickly, and
Mm.
she has her
She's
own.
got her own.
She's like, why am I giving you the money?
Smart girl.
Yeah, but friendships.
Mhm.
I say, ask yourself what you need in a
Yeah,
friend, and then
definitely.
take that hard look. And if
Mhm.
you need to shift people around, shift them around.
Mhm. I agree.
And I also think as moms, especially as moms with our own children, been an example of how you want to be treated.
Right.
in friendship? Like, because we talk about it when it comes to relationships. A friendship is a relationship as well.
Right. Yeah, I agree. It's very important to set an example and be a role model of that.
Yeah. And oh, hold on, let me see something. Did I miss this comment from Julie? Not ghosting.
Yeah, I think so. She said not ghosting. Sometimes you don't have to make a formal announcement about it. Some people want to make a big, loud, I'm leaving. But yeah, no, you don't have to make a big deal out of it. You can do it in a mature manner.
Yeah, and sometimes friendships, they do just fade. They just fade away.
Yeah.
But if you're in my inner circle, if you're a good girlfriend, even if you're an acquaintance, actually, even as a hoe, right? Really, all three of my levels of friendships, if I start seeing that we're drifting apart, I'm going to reach out. Hey, are you good? Is everything all right? Because maybe there's something going on in your life.
That's a really good tidbit, because I think sometimes we are in our own heads about it, and we're taking that drifting about us. What am I doing, or what is this, what is that? Like, what if they're the ones that are needing something more, or have something going on? It's not always because we did something, or they don't want to be our friend, or whatever. Just reach out, right? That's why you're friends anyways.
Right. But now, if you are my friend and I'm reaching out to you to make plans or to talk about something that's going on in my life, and this is actually for a whole nother conversation. We could talk about this. When you are talking to friends because you need that support, and they never show up for you.
Yeah, that's a whole other.
But they always want you to show up for them. Like, well, that's where the audit comes in for me.
Yeah, for sure.
Because I've asked myself that question many times, like, how many people am I always showing up for?
Yeah.
And that's from, listening to them if there's any problems. It's money. Actually, I ain't giving you no money. That's showing up for people, supporting them in their businesses. I've had a lot of people in my life that I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm showing up, I'm here. Oh, sure, yeah, I'll buy this $300 product that I'm never going to use. But no, because this has hurt me, and this is where I've gotten myself hurt. I'm like, all right, cool, bet. I'm gonna buy, support you in this. And I'm like, all right, support me with. No, girl. But then you turn right around 2 weeks later again and ask me.
Yeah, that's rough.
I'm like, and I have in the past, I did tell someone one time, they were like, well, I don't need what you have. I said, do you think I need that $300 thing I bought from you? I'm just asking you for $10.
Yeah.
And that relationship ended.
There you go. That an audit didn't work.
But it was also, it showed me that wasn't a real friendship.
Right.
And I'm not saying you've got to support a friend in business just because they're in business, but I am thinking to myself, shoot, I literally bought that from you and threw it away because I didn't want it nor need it. And I'm just like, buy my mug, which by the way, buy this mug on the Mamas and Coffee website. So go to mamasandcoffee.com. Buy this mug. It's the signature. It's actually the second edition of this mug. The first one is still on my table over there. It's a little cracked, but but it was the very first No You Be You Love You mug. This is the second one. So buy it. Support Mamas and Coffee. Buy us a coffee. We love this, but we love coming here chatting with y'all, but we also we have kids to feed.
We do.
We have kids to feed and dogs. Do you have a dog? You don't have a dog.
We don't have a dog.
Are you getting a dog?
No.
A cat? A guinea pig? A chicken?
I wish I could get a chicken. I don't think I have chickens here.
I was going to say, can you get a chicken there?
I don't know. I have to ask. Probably need a full fence first. One side of my yard's not fenced.
Yeah, go get you one of those little
Little coops. Mm-hmm.
Okay. But anywho, folks, thank you for tuning in. Make sure that you like, comment, and just tell your friends about Mamas and Coffee, because we talk about everything. Oh, Grace, what are we talking about? I'm gonna put Grace on the spot.
Oh
right
no. No
Well,
spot.
I will tell you this. I didn't have a stroke talk segment today, but I will like to announce that my 5-year stroke anniversary is April 17th. Be 5 years. And I have on the next episode, I have a very special guest coming on to talk to me about stroke awareness on Stroke Talks. He does not want to, but I told him he was going to. And you know what his excuse was? I call it an excuse.
What?
That he's uncomfortable talking about it. But I also told him that I'm uncomfortable every day. So he can be uncomfortable for 15 minutes and talk about it. But I learned something new. I knew this, but I didn't know all the details of it. He shared with me why he's uncomfortable, which I was like, oh, okay. But I still need him to tell me, did I have holes in my underwear and socks? Like, I still need to know that. So maybe I can get it out of him on the episode. Probably not. But Grace, what is our next episode about on April 8th for the Mamas and Coffee show?
I have no idea.
Yes, you do. I put it in the spreadsheet, and it's actually something you said you wanted to talk about.
I didn't look at the spreadsheet.
Y'all.
I have no idea. I really don't. I have no clue.
Okay, what was the top? See, y'all, this is live and real. Like, we do not know what the other person's going to ask nor say for the show. So, Grace, what did you say on the first episode of the Mamas and Coffee show that you wanted to talk about? Something you said you wanted to talk about. And it would tie into you moving.
No idea. Remind me. I can't remember. What did I say? Oh boy.
Been a hoarder or a minimalist? We couldn't.
That's right.
We were talking about something. We were like minimalist, max. What is it? But,
yeah, that's right. I forgot about that. I have been so in a whole nother world with this move, but yes, I do want to talk about that. I'm excited.
That is our next topic on April 8th.
Nice.
And if y'all have a topic y'all want us to talk about, let us know. We'll talk about it. We ain't scared to talk about it.
Yeah, we'll talk about it.
We rogues. You got to keep up.
Yeah.
All right, folks. Have a lovely, lovely day. Remember to know you be you, love you. And thank you for tuning in to the
Mamas and Coffee show.
All righty, folks. Bye.
Bye.